I'm going to talk about the plumbing a little bit today. So first of all, we'll start with this access panel that we found in here in the house. And you can see where the galvanized plumbing comes up through the floor. There's starting to be some corrosion over here on this valve to the left, which is actually the cold water valve coming in. You can see the hole down into the crawl space there. That needs to be covered up so there's no entryway into the house from the crawl space. The galvanized plumbing has its own issues. It restricts the flow and can restrict the water pressure coming into the house, which we've found in the bathroom. And we'll go in the bathroom and I'll show you how we found the water pressure. Simply turn on the water pressure in here. See, there's very little water pressure. Either place. Also things that come out of the water, the rust, corrosion from inside the galvanized plumbing that goes throughout the house and into the crawl space area. Out here you can see where the galvanized plumbing comes up through the concrete and goes into the garage to feed the water heater that's in the garage. You have galvanized that goes all the way through the wall here. One of the problems with galvanized is all the connections, wherever two pipes are connected together or to a corner, you'll see that there's rust, corrosion happens around those intersections. And we found that throughout the crawl space areas throughout the house. Up here you'll see where the galvanized continues to go to the water heater, and then it goes into a fitting that's into 1/2-inch copper back here in the corner. And you can see the corrosion starting on the fittings because you're dissimilar metals. You're going from galvanized to copper, plus you're reducing it down, so that's restricting the water pressure as well, because you're coming out and then you're going to 1/2 inch and then you're going back to 3/4 of an inch. So also, while we're here at the water heater, you can see there's PVC present, which just has to be CPVC or some other type of material, not PVC. So that pretty well covers the things out here on the water heater. If we go back over here to where the crawl space was, one of the guys, Steve, was kind enough to bring me a piece out of the crawl space. You can see how the interior of the galvanized is already starting to limit the amount of water that can flow through it by the rust and the buildup on the interior of it. For now, on the exterior, there's also a vent here that should go up through the roof, be protruded through the roof with a boot and extended from the roof line up. And instead it's down here underneath the roof, so that way the gases and things that come through the vent will actually build up out here. This is actually an open waistline vent. This again should be elevated. This should be up high or actually inside encased in a boot. You can't leave an open waste vent like this because the fumes will tend to back up and you'll smell sewer when you're out in your backyard. So this is not a good thing either. Also, you can see multiple lines throughout the home are loose or not fastened properly. Different parts have been replaced. The biggest issue is with the galvanized because it will continue to reduce. Chances are the galvanized throughout the crawl space and the home will have to be replaced, as well as the sewer line. The main sewer line that comes in is cast iron, and it's got corrosion issues. It's deteriorating under the crawl space and leaking, so that would have to be replaced as well.